Okay, this is the camp after Forgotten Battlefield. Before Minoko Station. We're going to check up on the others.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the Gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Mail finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice and how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm upgraded. Give me 1 second because I'm not sure which weapon I want Verso to use. Okay. So for this chapter, she's going to be continue to use the Chation. Lune is going to continue using the Trebuchem. And Verso is going to be using the Dualiso. That's what we're going to use. And Mael is going to use the Cruleram. But she's... Well, there's really only like a couple of fights in this. But she's going to use this one. But she probably won't even really use it because... Well, she'll use it, but we're going to be using her breaking shield skill. Okay, then don't forget to spend your points, and then if you had any upgrade tints. Alright, we're going to do a couple of things in the continent.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offer them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just... we're...
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Okay, where are we?
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? No, should be quick.
We're gonna go grab a couple of things. Real quick.
Let us get wet.
This is the boat graveyard. Alicia's
lovely.
birthday party. And then from the stone quarry, we're going to grab a record.
That's unusual.
What
Not a
happened
record, a
here?
journal, and a Picto.
Vanson, 48th. He wouldn't listen. Just kept running everyone into the ground. He acted as if he was the only true believer. That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas, not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of duty. Mutiny. Something I'd never have countenanced. Yet I have a duty to them too. It's a gutting realization. What has to be done? The mission is too important. The team is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for nothing. I hate that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23, Jean Fournier is hereby relieved of duty. I, Vincent Constantine, have assumed command and have designated Thomas Flegov as lieutenant.
Okay, I didn't want to kill my friends. I just wanted to play with them. Even when I managed to play a note right, I messed up right after. Can you believe it? I'm expected to use my instrument to kill, and I'm angry. I cannot play. I will never play again. Please, I seek your help. A Nevron who does not wish to kill? Teach me how to not kill. Teach me how to play. None of us are familiar with your instrument. No, this cannot continue. Perhaps we could help you practice. Yes, help me learn how not to kill. Don't get hit when I play wrong notes, but please do get hit when I play the right notes. Surely that should be easy for you. Okay, the wrong notes come with a certain audio cue and the color red, and the right note comes with a different audio cue and a green note, green thing.
Not impressed.
Hit. Dodge. Dodge.
Just try it.
Dodge. Dodge.
Bring it on. Oh well.
Dodge. Dodge.
Not impressed.
Dodge. Dodge.
Oh well. Just try it. Bring it on.
Dodge.
Not impressed.
Dodge. Dodge.
Just try it.
Dodge. Okay. Now we're going to talk to him again, and he is going to give us the healing Parry Picto. Now it's possible that you have gotten one or more of these already. How do I want to put this on? Instead of energizing Parry, we'll put it on her. We'll put healing Parry on her. Recover 3% health on Parry. And it is possible... Let's see, where's the other one? Because I've gotten one before. It's in the Google Workbook. Let's see, I'm going to sort by column D. Oh yeah, the Bourgeon next to the Stone Wave cliffs. It's in the tents behind him is another one, healing Parry. So this may be the second one that you've gotten. All right. Is there nothing over here? Okay, we have a lost Gestral.
Not far from here.
Oh, maleficia gomilula. Ah, l'autre mono, c'est to ni soge arbamena seta.
Okay, this guy was found right when the brown and green trees run into the ice. Minoko Station's up here. We're like right here. Let's go check in with what we got, because we got some more Gestral hair. You found some of my kids. This should be useful. And there's Gestral hair. I'm gonna put her in that. Alright, back to the continent. Alright, then let me see if I can find him.
I'm the fastest ball.
I'm pretty sure. Alright, give me 1 second, because there's a merchant. Maybe the merchant is after. Maybe he spawns after, because I was wondering why I didn't see him before. Alright, hang on 1 second. Here he is. He's like right around the corner. Okay, so he's right by the jars. There's Minoko Station. He's right here. He just blended in, and I did not see him. Alright, we're going to get the French Bob for Lune and a record. Okay. Then there's another merchant over here. There he is. Not you. Not you. Here it is. So this one is over by the painting workshop. So we have a plunging bob for Sciel and a French bob for Sciel. That's one that looks like it has a ponytail in the back. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do like one fight out here to get some weapon upgrades, and then be ready for Minoko Station. We'll do this guy. Start with a blitz attack.
Let's go fast.
Get rid of the support guy first. I guess I could have shot this guy first. That would have helped. Alright. Mayhem. Alright, we should get some... Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can't find the ones that will give you the upgrade. Okay, well here's one of them. This was just... The Cruleram will get you up to like level 8. It's just these randos in front of the broken bridge, right outside of the back of Forgotten Battlefield, kind of in the center there. I was sure I got a couple of other upgrades, but I don't want to be fighting too many things floating around. But if you want the Cruleram, these guys are here. Alright, so that's the bulk of the continent before Minoko Station. There are a couple of color luminas around, so be sure to... Here's one.
What have we here?
Color lumina. All that guy's dead. Alright, let's get these last ones and we'll see.
Let's cover path. Let's go faster. My turn.
Chroma's flowing.
Alright, we set them all on fire. Alright, now we're going to use Searing Bond, which only attacks one person, but because the others are on fire, it'll apply the Foretell to them as well. But we're really only going to attack one of these guys. Attack this guy. Nice. Oh, here's the other one. Here's Lighterim. Alright. So there's some upgrades that you can get in the continent between Forgotten Battlefield and Minoko Station. And we are pretty much... Let's see if I can get SK back. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too big up here that's available for this level. For what level we currently are. But that's this general area in the continent, and I will see you guys in Minoko Station.